All passengers on board, Captain.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and his crew, may I welcome you aboard this flight.
Auto brake selector.
The captain has now
Off.
turned on the seatbelt sign, and if you haven't already done so, please store your luggage in the overhead lockers and take your seats so we may have an on-time departure. Passengers seated by a designated exit may be called upon to open that exit in the event of an emergency. Please refer to the safety briefing card located in the seat back pocket in front of you. If you consider yourself unable to perform this task, please notify a member of the cabin staff. I must also ask that you refrain from using any electronic devices, as these could interfere with the aircraft's onboard electronic systems. I will inform you when it is safe to bring these items out for use. If you have any questions about what devices you can use on board this aircraft today, please refer to the Welcome Aboard section of the Airway magazine. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, before we start with the checklist, just a few words from me. Today we'll be flying a standard flaps takeoff, and I'd like you to call V1, rotate and VR at the relevant times. During takeoff, should you notice any malfunctions, please inform me immediately. Should we have a failure below 100 knots, call out the failure and we're prepared to abort if necessary on my command. I'll close the throttles and apply the speed brakes, so please check me on that. Once I've brought the aircraft to a halt, we'll proceed with the relevant emergency checklist and drill where necessary. If a serious failure occurs after 100 knots, I alone will make the decision as to whether we continue with the takeoff or not. If I elect to continue, I'll say go, I'll fly the aircraft and talk with air traffic control and inform them of the situation. Once we're airborne and in a safe configuration, I'll ask you to state the malfunction again, and then I'll call for any necessary actions. Right, unless you have any further questions, that's all from me.
We had the pre-start checklist now, please.
Okay, pre-start checks. Safety checks.
Completed?
Engine ignition.
Yes, off.
Engine start switches.
Normal?
Landing gear lever.
Down?
Wiper selectors.
Yes, off.
Battery switch.
Auto?
External power.
Established?
APU.
Started?
Parking brake.
On?
Brakes and hydraulics.
Checked?
Flaps.
Flaps up?
Speed brake lever.
Up?
Probe heat.
Auto?
APU bleed.
Is on?
Air conditioning.
Is set?
Electrical panel.
That's checked.
Vent panel lights.
Is checked.
Oxygen main valve.
Full?
Emergency lights.
Yep, set.
Circuit breakers.
Checked.
Pre-start checklist complete.
Okay.
Airport information, Sierra 1407 Zulu, wind 001 at Dream, visibility 19, sky conditions, few clouds at altitude 3000, temperature 28, dew point 15, QNH 1008, ILS, runway 36, left and ILS, runway 36, right in use, landing and departing, runway 36, left and runway 36, right. VFR aircraft stay directing the flight, all aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact at Sierra. Sancho Pare Airport.
Contact clearance delivery. Air France 3212 for IFR. Clermont ready to copy.
Air France 3212 is clear to Clermont Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain altitude 12,000. Departure frequency is 125.8. Squawk 4211.
Air France 3212 for clear to Clermont Airport is filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 12,000. Departure on 125.8, squawk 4211.
Air France 3212, correct. Contact ground on 121.825.
Parking brake. Off.
Flight attendants, please prepare for gate departure.
Auto brake selector. Set to RTO.
Before pushback checks, please.
OK, before pushback checks. Doors.
Closed,
Take off data.
reviewed and set.
Shoulder harness.
Check.
External power.
Is disconnected.
Ready for pushback.
Roger that.
Before pushback checks complete.
Yes.
Santax ground, Air France 3212 with Yankees ready to taxi IFR.
Air France 3212, taxi holding point runway 36 left, using taxiway Charlie, Tango Delta, Tango 6, Tango 7, Alpha 7, contact tower on 12.